What's up guys, welcome back. TCG Metagame Breakdown for May 27, 2018. So let's take a look, with the new sneak, or at least the new release of Brandish Sky Striker. And the Fur Higher archetype, etc. And again, new MVPs, new side deck MVPs, like the Infinite Transients, which card I mean, right? A couple of other staples, as you will see in a couple of moments. So multiple nationals were held throughout this weekend. Today, actually, a couple of nationals, national championship finished. So let's take a look of results. Again, all the links of sources, etc. will be in the video description. Shoutouts to Yuri again. Yuri last one for fixing these lists for from the Dutch National Championship and also the Belgium National Championship held 2 weeks ago. Old format, by the way, but yeah. Again, ready for duel as well, Italian Yu-Gi-Oh as well, a complexity card game, United Ghosts, etc, etc. So again, all the links will be in the video description. First of all, here our own Belgium National Championship was held 2 weeks ago. So again, early format, at least previous format, the old format. So I'll just flash a couple of lists here in the background from like the top 16. It was won by Max, quite of a familiar face, back-to-back national champion, by the way, since he won the Dutch National Championship, indeed National Championship last year from the Netherlands. So a Belgian guy winning the Dutch National Championship last year, and of course Belgium this year. So props to him with Invoked Magnite, by the way. Second place we had Florian. With Masterpiece.deck, right? True Dracos. Shoutouts to Team Cubite, the Nova division, of course, again, also for fixing these lists. Top 4, we had like a 60 card build, Rip Grass, by the way. True Dracos as well. Magnite and Vote was, I believe, 3 or 4, at least had 3 or 4 spots here at our own current national championship, 2 weeks ago. Notable mentions here from the top 16 was ABCs by Roy himself, Roy Maas, and I believe Maarten Dormans also played Mermills, as you see here, only with 2 Dragoons, but again, pre-ban list, by the way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our own Belgium National Championship. So new format, Sky Striker released, Fur Higher released, new decks, quote-unquote staples here in our extra deck. So let's take a look. First of all, here the Dutch National Championship. Again, shoutouts to silver cards here for this graph. The most popular deck outside of other was of course Altergeist, Magnites as well, Trickstars, Sky Striker. Not too many Sky Striker players, Gokis as well, but again a super diverse format, at least for the Dutch National Championship. If you take a closer look to the top 8, shoutouts to United Ghosts for this, right? But if you take a closer look, we have Sky Striker at 3, 2 Dracos, again quite notable since, with Masterpiece at 0 in our new TCG format. 2 Dracos are still quite good, right? As you will see in a couple of moments, not only at the Dutch National Championship, but at other tournaments as well. 2 Paleos, that was interesting. So no Gokis in the top, and 1, I believe, pure Trickster here in the top cut as well. And I believe, yep, eventually the winner, we have Leonard Koenig, I believe it's pronounced. My apologies, Leonard. With Trickster, again a super solid list. MVPs he noted in his deck profile or notes were both Scapegoat at 3 was super busted. Same for Pot of Desires, right? And something other he mentioned was the side deck Waking the Dragon. It was trash, as he mentioned. So Waking the Dragon he would definitely cut from the main deck. So first place Tricksters. Second place we also have a notable player from the Netherlands, which is Tom van den Dop. Again, a super solid player as well. Has a couple of tops, YCS tops, I believe, under his belt. He decided to play pure Brandish, pure Sky Striker. Notable MVPs were Effect Failure. The Cherries he decided to, was trash as well. He definitely would get it for the new Ghost Bell, I believe the name is, to put it in the main deck. As for the top 4, we have Roan de Graaf, I believe its name is, or at least his name is, and a very interesting list with Paleo, Dinosaurs, again quite interesting, especially with Lost World, right? So definitely very cute, an outsider, right? And then the top 4 as well, through Dracos. I believe the only top, I believe 2 Dracos indeed top 8'd, but one of them top 4. Aki, congrats with your top 4 spot, but you know, the hate here with anti-spell in the main deck, rivalry of warlords, skill drain as well, and you know, no masterpiece, but Amano Iwata or Iwato, you know which one. Again, a super strong anti-meta card, right? As for the top 8, another interesting list, we have Paleo. So again, Paleo is doing okay here at the Dutch National Championship. No Gokis. I believe there was only one Goki player in the top 16. I'll come back to his list in a couple of moments. We have Bosco himself. Bosco also with pure Sky Striker as well. Not sure if there are too many changes. Probably like a couple of card ratios different compared to Tom's list from before. And then we have Chark, I believe his name is, Voss, also playing true Dracos again, another true Draco player here in the top 8. Guts. Again, super interesting. Then we have the Goki list from Joshua. Shoutouts to Complexity Card Gaming for this list. Again, top 16. Again, I think the only Goki player in the top 16. Cutoffs. Again, super solid list, super solid deck on its own. Can do so much shenanigans, right? But definitely one of the stronger decks going into our new TCG format. Then we have good old Merlin. Shout out to Ghosts, United Ghosts for this list. Merlin Schumacher, like the guy that always stops, but always falls, like at least comes a bit short of winning the entire event. So we have Sky Striker, Trickstars, super interesting list here with, you know, the Brandish engine at full force still, and you know, Trickster Reincarnation still at 3. Definitely one of his powerhouses, right? Another list here, top 16, is True Dracos. I believe he's main decking Invoked as well. Yep. Okay, that's definitely an interesting list. From, is it Maran? No, this is definitely another list. Yep, Invoked. Maran decided to play Invoked Mech Knights. Yeah, in the top 16, so shoutouts to Maran for this list, right? Congrats. Then another top 16 list, we have Enzo of Altergeist. Altergeist was okay, I believe one of the most represented here, decks here at the Dutch National Championship, but nope, I wasn't able to, you know, move on after the top 16. And another Altergeist list ended up X0 in the top cut, so he was first place. Wesley Gerritsma, again, first place after Swiss, undefeated after Swiss, but immediately lost in the top 16 cut. You know the curse, right? That's how it goes. So that's pretty much it for the Dutch National Championship. So let's take a quick look at the Austrian National Championship. It was won by the European Championship from a couple of years ago in 2014. Eugen Haidt, again, familiar face from Complexity Card Game. Again, shoutouts for the list. Again, we see Trickster, Brandish, Trickster, Sky Striker taking it all. And also here, very interesting, he's main decking 3 copies of the Ghost Bell. The new hand trap, right? Also the Troll and Logbird, triple pot of desires indeed, yep, but triple scapegoat. Unbelievable that this card is still at 3 here for a TCG player. So Eugen again, after his, you know, European Championship win from back in 2014, finally, I'm not really sure if he already won a national championship before, but I think this is his first. And a little bit closer for Austria, 3 pure Sky Striker, I believe one of them being the Trickster from Oregon, and then 2 Gokis, 1 Trickster and 1 True Draco. So a lot of similarities with Dutch National Championship as for the top 8 cut, right? Let's take a quick look. Another regionals here from Italy, so no World Championship qualifier, no National Championship, but the first place of a regional here. Not really sure how many players attended this particular regionals, but it was taken by Sky Striker. Indeed, a pure build of Sky Striker. Again, not too many changes since it's still early format. There might be some differences from the trap lineup, maybe the side deck, right, and hand traps might be different, but it seems that Troll and Logbird is definitely quite popular. Second place, that was an interesting list. Again, Tricksters, Brandish Tricksters, Sky Striker Tricksters, again super solid, and Trickster Reincarnation and Troll and Logbird. Ah yes, such a delicious combo, right? This was interesting for hire. Third place, again, that's a deck that, you know, when it was released or when it was revealed, it got a lot of attention, but it's a bit falling short. It had a lot of similarities with, what is it called? I forgot its name. Of No. And then last but not least, 4th place, we again still have Invoked at 3. You know, Alistair still at 3 here for us TCG players. So the engine for the Invoked is still strong, but again, probably not strong enough to take a huge event compared to potential other lists, and more at least a more consistent list, like for example, you know, Sky Striker. Okay, again, that's pretty much it. So again, all props for, you know, the sources, etc. We have Complexity Card Game, United Ghosts, Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! Ready for Duel as well. Yuri again for, you know, taking the screenshots from the lists and all the players sending in the lists, and hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone. So okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks so much, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.